Hi everyone, it's Hayley. It has been a really long time since I did a video, and I just want to apologise. I really wanted it to be like a every couple of weeks kind of thing, and it has just been crazy, absolutely crazy. The year's just completely run away with me. So first of all, Happy New Year. Hope you all had a really good Christmas and everything, and a good New Year celebration. I've been absent mainly because it's been quite a difficult pregnancy, compared with my first anyway. Then obviously I've had my little boy to look after, and I started a new job in August, so I'm working 4 days a week instead of 3, and it's obviously been learning it, trying to get things into place ready for me to go on maternity leave. So it's been hugely manic, and once I get home from work and my little boy's in bed, all I want to do is lay on the sofa and not do anything. So videos have kind of gone way out the window, and I'm really sorry. I'm quite upset with myself because I really wanted to kind of document everything that, every step of the way, and I've completely missed out on that. I think the last one I did was at 10 weeks, maybe 10 or 11 weeks, and I'm now 32 weeks. So a lot has happened. So I'll just whiz through it because I don't want this to be a really long, really boring video, but I did want to check in and just kind of say hello and see how everyone was and kind of share what's going on with me. So last time I spoke to you, I believe, was before my 12-week scan. I had a private scan at exactly 12 weeks because my sister got married on the 23rd of August, and my scan wasn't until I was about 13 and a half weeks, and it was sort of 4 days after my sister's wedding. And my family are all very, like, they'll notice if I'm not drinking or anything like that. So I was really concerned that the kind of spotlight would be taken off my sister. Not massively, because it's her wedding day. She's the bride, of course. But I was a little bit worried that the spotlight would be taken off her and everybody would be like whispering, Hayley's pregnant, blah blah blah. So we decided to have a private scan, so that we could just tell our relatives who would be at the wedding, so that it wasn't a surprise, and people had a chance to congratulate us before the wedding. So that's what we did. Everything looked absolutely fine. The place where we went for the private scan was absolutely wonderful. I could recommend them all day long. They were fantastic. Everything was fine with the baby. So we announced, not publicly on Facebook or anything like that, just to our family. And then once I had the scan at our hospital after my sister's wedding, that's when we announced publicly to everybody. I can't remember how much. So everything went okay with the scan, and we opted in for the Downs testing, if for nothing else, just to prepare ourselves if we had a high risk result, just to kind of, get ourselves ready. Excuse me. And we did exactly the same with our little boy. And it came back, it was low risk, what they classed as low risk, and I think it was a 1 in 1,600 chance. So I've heard of friends of mine who've had lower risks, but it was low risk, so that was fine. And everything else looked great at the 12-week scan, so that was fab. I suffered with really bad nausea up until I was about 15 weeks. I was never actually sick, but felt sick all the time. Really kind of lost my appetite. Didn't really eat a whole lot. It was never to the point where we were worried I wasn't eating enough to nourish me or the baby, but it was probably what contributed to me not gaining so much weight in this pregnancy. And then when I was about 18 weeks, headaches started for a few weeks, for 2 or 3 weeks. I'd have a headache most days. And then that eased off. We had our 20-week scan at about 21 weeks. And this time we opted not to find out what we were having. We found out with our little boy, which was due to my husband having like a last minute wobble, and deciding he couldn't wait, so we had to find out. And I don't think we'll go for any more children after this one, so I said this would be my only chance for a surprise, so we decided not to find out. So we're team yellow this time, and everything was fine at the 20-week scan. They didn't have to send me off walking to come back and be able to see anything. They were able to see everything they needed to see, so that was good. Baby was happy and healthy. Little flutters of movement started at around 17 weeks, same as last time really, no earlier than last time. But now I feel baby moving crazy amounts all day, every day, never stops. When I was, it's only going back a few weeks now, I was probably about 28 weeks pregnant, 29 weeks, it's about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I contracted a bug of some kind, like a stomach bug. It was a Monday and I called in sick at work because I just felt absolutely dreadful, like really, really nauseous. And I just thought it was kind of morning nausea making a return. And I had some, sorry this is too much information, it wasn't like diarrhoea, but I had some loose stools on the Monday,